Hello, welcome to Beneath the Skies. This is a 5th edition D&D campaign that will be using a majority of homebrew races along with normal 5th edition classes and monsters. My name is Matt. I'm your DM for today. I'm joined along with a couple of players I've been playing with over a decade now. First off, we're going to go around the table and just introduce ourselves real quickly.
I'll be playing Shrimble, a Poteran storm sorcerer, hailing from the continent that once was South America.
Ulrich Isman. I'm a human bard, and I hail from the Crescent Isles, which is very close to where we are starting the campaign.
My name's Batu. I'm playing a Eldervarn race. I'm a ranger, working with the Knights of the Round.
Vander is a lanky, seedy-looking human man. He wears leather armor and a facsimile of biker jacket studded with metal spikes, and a skull cap. In battle, he wields a rapier and a shield. Though shady and hedonistic, his good side always comes through when someone's in trouble.
And I'm Bibble McGillicuddy, the Bowden construct from the town called Kindlewood, which is in the former American Southwest. I'm made of rocks and twigs and dirt.
Yes.
And I'm a monk.
Wait a minute.
So, a little bit about this setting. You obviously might have heard some terms that sound familiar and some that don't, even if you are familiar with D&D. So, our campaign, Beneath the Skies, takes place in our world, Earth. However, it takes place eons and eons into the future. After mankind discovered the ability to break out of our solar system and go beyond to other worlds, instead of finding a rich, welcome interstellar society, they found nothing. Just death. It turns out since the beginning of time, the other races, these other interstellar societies have been fighting and killing each other off to the point where they themselves almost died. But mankind announcing itself, as they always do, kind of sent a beacon out, and they all arrived to Earth. That's where the last battle of the Astral Wars took place. So now here we are, eons later. The Astral Wars went on for generations. And finally, the world has found a semblance of peace. And that's because of a particular figure that you might see on our poster up there. The man with the gray skin. Well, the big head with the gray skin, anyway. We have several characters with gray skin, apparently. That is the Prophet. 100 years ago, the Prophet appeared in a battlefield for lightning, or a beam of light struck him, and visions of a peaceful world. He began a campaign going farther and farther south to bring peace to our world. So we do have a couple homebrew races that exist in this world alongside humans. For one, we have, if you see the pink man in our poster right there with the tentacles, the Poteran. The Poteran are a race of portal people. They use portals to travel. It's just a type of magic they have. But mostly it's their divine nature to protect these portals. That's what we have Evan over here playing, Shrimble. Now, also, we have Vaspers. While we don't have a character playing Vasper at this time, they are very important to the world. They're those small people right there that look like bats. They basically run the world's economy. And we have Ildervarren. Ildervarren are a race of people with tusks on their face. For them, the Astral Wars never quite ended. They reign mostly in South America, in their nation that they've built, and they're forever at war with the Amazon Druids. And finally, we have the Eldriv. They too come from the Astral Wars, and alongside the Eldervarren, they've found more peace than the Eldervarren have, as the Prophet himself is a Eldriv. Now, the newest race to this world is what Marcus is playing over here as Bibble, a Bowden. Bowdens are interesting creatures. They're constructs created from old artificial intelligences from the Astral Wars that have since awakened and taken form. We unfortunately don't have art for him currently, but if you want to imagine Bibble, he looks like a dwarf made of stone and moss and other pieces of foliage that have bonded to him. This is a fantasy campaign. It has elements of sci-fi and modern themes in it as well, but for the most part, everything is fantasy. But instead of thinking of everything's roots being in magic or just the abstract, everything's roots come from these interstellar wars that kind of eventually found their place right here on Earth. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start our first session. So we're starting in the small town of Cape Gorin. If you go ahead and look at our map up here, you'll see that North America and South America have changed quite a bit in the eons since our time, and even in the eons since the people space arrived here. So, for instance, the East Coast is pretty much gone for the most part. Florida, much of this area just completely taken away. The Great Lakes have turned into a small inner sea called the Carignan, and even Louisiana and where the Mississippi hits what do you call that? The Gulf of Mexico. Thank you. Yeah, where the Mississippi hits the Gulf of Mexico, that's turned into a small inland sea as well. This area here is what we call the Crescent Kingdoms. After the Prophet headed south and created the Prophet lands and started to create an idea of world peace, he basically set aside the Crescent Kingdoms for mankind. And basically said, well, we need to find a place for them. This is their world after all. So he gave them the choice of either integrating with everyone else or starting their own kingdoms over here. And that's basically what they did decide. So while this does take place in the east coast of the United States, or modern day United States anyway, it does look a little bit different. Like I said, it's been eons since our time, so instead of just vast Appalachian mountains, the entire half the country is just kind of grinded down over time. There's rivers, there's forests, but the great features that once was that half of America has changed. It's kind of unrecognizable to us. But it is kind of a new frontier, too. Okay. So, as we're arriving at Cape Gorin, a huge event happened in this town just a matter of weeks ago. The lord of this town sent out a particularly interesting bounty. Now, what's most interesting about this is Cape Gorin isn't a particularly notable town. There's Labrador to the south, which is a major human city and takes part in world affairs, but Cape Gorin is just, for the most part, a small mining and fishing town. But the mayor sent out this bounty. Summons to all adventurers and skilled warriors. A reward in value of 500,000 gold pieces is offered to those that will offer their services to Lord Haldrick Gorin IV in the great city of Cape Gorin, located on the headlands directly south of the Carignandi's mouth. The Great Lord requires men and women possessing magical or athletic skill and are combatants by nature. In his great wisdom, the all-knowing Lord has opened this opportunity to all races of the land, but human applicants are preferable. All applicants must be approved by the Great Lord himself. Applicants may show this letter to any town guard or innkeeper in Cape Gorin for instructions and assistance. Upon approval of service, travel, food, and expenses while in the Lord's service will be compensated, in addition to the initial award. And just a reminder on where Cape Gorin is exactly. It's right here. Show me my mouse. It's right here at the mouth of the Carignandi. Kind of where Buffalo, New York is nowadays. If Buffalo, New York was right on the sea. Okay. So, our adventurers are traveling in two parts. Shrimble and Ulrich, you guys have been traveling by trail, and your paths have come across. Now, usually the trails leading to Cape Gorin are somewhat unoccupied or desolate. Yeah, there'll be the stray human wagon coming through from one of the smaller villages to trade, or maybe just someone's coming to use the tavern. But these days it has been busy. Hundreds and hundreds of adventurers are pouring into this small town, many of which have no place to stay. and the trail has been just as busy as people have been flooding into the town.
Okay. What time of day is it?
It's about noon.
Okay.
Vander, Bibble, and Batu, you guys have arrived in Cape Gorn by boat.
Okay.
You're just now coming up the Crescent Coast.
Okay.
And you should be arriving in the city in just a matter of hours.
Okay.
All right. As you guys get closer and closer to the city, you each encounter some... Oh, did we drop?
Keep going.
Okay. As you get closer and closer to the city, you each encounter something particularly odd. Among the stream of adventurers getting closer into the town, as you guys are just maybe an hour outside of it, you hear a scream coming from the forest.
Does it sound familiar to me?
No.
Okay.
But a scream nonetheless.
Okay.
On the other side of the throng of people, Ulrich, you hear the same scream too. You see other heads turn, but no one seems to do much about it. They move on. With a bounty this size, people cannot get distracted.
Does it sound like a man or a woman?
Sounds like a woman.
Can we tell in any way a race of some sort, or...
No, but it sounds like maybe it comes from an adolescent.
Okay. I'm gonna head towards it.
Okay.
Are we together already?
You're on opposite sides of the crowd.
Okay. Do I see him head off that way though?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'll follow along.
Okay. You guys head towards the screen. As your ship's pulling closer into Cape Gorn, you're just now able to see the docks. You can see out of the fog what appears to be a small schooner come up to your galleon and cut it off.
So just directly in front of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Without hesitation, as if it's something that the helmsman expected, he gives the order to drop the anchor and pull up the sails.
Okay.
Two men throw a plank over and walk over from the schooner. One of them wearing a silver cloak, and the other one a large man in armor with a red plume. Yeah, red plume on his head.
Okay.
The man in the cloak addresses all of you, but really just the entire boat itself. Hello there. My name is Darn. Welcome to Cape Gorn. He addresses you, Vander.
Howdy.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thanks. What brings you business to our fair city?
I think what everyone's here for. Sorry. I think what everyone's here for. The bounty.
Ah, yes. Quite interesting. That Lord Gorn, he's an interesting one that he is. Well, you've prepared your fee, of course, right?
What's this fee you're talking about?
Cape Gorn's under our protection. Anyone who comes into town must pay their fee.
And who might you be?
We're the Eternals. We offer protection to everyone in these lands. Human and others. But of course, for those of you not of divine blood, it'll be twice the pay.
I think he means you people.
I understand what he means. Doesn't mean I'm gonna...
Yeah, he's right. I mean you people.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, hello there. The name's Bibble. I'm sorry, do you have any sort of documentation that says that you are in cahoots with the local government?
We are the local government.
I believe that the Lord of Gorn is closely associated with the speakings of the prophet and the Eternals. In my history of the Eternals, do you have association with the prophet?
We speak for all mankind. Now you can pay your fee and be on your way, or we can take another toll.
I'm gonna come up to Bibble. I've dealt with them before. Just ignore them for now. We'll deal with them later.
Oh, okay.
I think he means your money or your life.
You know, for that, I'll pay both of you.
It'll be 50 for you, my friend, and 100 each for both of you.
It's fine.
Oh, hold on now. I am from Merchant Blood. Look, we have to travel to towns to bring lifeblood to the communities.
We're giving you a discount.
But I don't have my gold on me right now. You see, I'm expecting a big payment there.
Well, I'm sorry. This is the way it is. You pay now, or you pay the blood toll.
Don't me about any blood. Look, I got goods that won't make it there. They won't make it to the right people. You're going to have administrators, you're going to have people there who are pissed because I am bringing the stuff to them. You're going to have the townspeople are going to be upset because they're not getting the supplies they need.
See a human like you bicker over such menial things. I think 100 gold pieces would be more appropriate.
I told you I don't have the gold on me. Look, if we get there, I can give you the gold once we land.
No. He snaps, and the large man in armor steps over. I'm afraid you'll have to deal with my friend from now on.
I don't suppose you have a going rate?
No.
All right, then.
Maybe next time we encounter each other, you would consider yourself to be acting in a more humanly manner.
Yeah. I'll see you when I get there.
And perhaps travel in better company as well.
I don't know this man.
Well, he suddenly speaks for you. Okay, Galdrick, take care of them. And the man with the armor pulls out his large sword and steps forward.
Okay.
Alright. As you guys are working your way through the forest, you hear the screams again. You eventually get to a large clearing. You see a little girl. She appears to have tripped over a root. But what directly draws your attention is what's forming near her. It appears to be a mass of soil and stone and grass intertwining into itself. At first, it just appears to kind of be a mound, but slowly it takes shape and form. It looks to be... would either of you already be familiar with Bowden?
Reasonably, I would
Okay.
assume.
Yeah.
It looks to be a Bowden, but it's not what you would recognize as a Bowden dwarf. It's a stranger creature. Its skin almost a dark green color. Its ears pointed like an Eldriv, but hunched over like an old Ravaran. Nothing you've ever seen in your life.
How big is it?
About 4 feet tall.
Okay.
But out of the stone, and also you see a sword and shield appear on it. And it makes this bestial scream in a language you don't recognize. And it swings to attack at the girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to go with the initiative, or do you want to go do a surprise round? Is it paying attention to us?
We're just going to jump into the initiative we took earlier.
Okay.
So let me show you guys what your combatants look like. So, for those of you on the boat, it's going to look like this.
Okay.
It's a big boy.
Well, yeah, it's a big
He
boy.
is a big boy. For those of you in the forest, this is what the strange creature looks like.
Okay.
How big his mouth is open?
Okay.
Like more than half his head.
So, we're going to run through initiative between one group and then the next.
Okay.
We're going to start off with the strange creature.
Okay.
Okay, Dylan, sorry, or you're up first.
Okay. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at it.
Okay.
So it's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. That was charisma.
Wisdom, you said?
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, it succeeds.
It succeeded on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't take any damage then.
So you see your spell kind of shoot from your hands and dance around its mind, shakes it off, and continues approaching the girl with his sword drawn.
Casters.
How far away from the girl is it?
About 10 feet.
Okay.
But in its new form, it's going kind of slowly. Evan.
I'm going to pull out my orb and hold it towards it, open a little portal in it, and just summon a blast of wind. And I'm going to cast Gust at it.
Okay.
So that'll be a strength save, DC 16.
Okay, you strike out with the wind, and once again, the wind just bounces off of it.
Okay.
It's rolled really well.
Yeah.
It draws its sword towards the girl.
Is it next to her at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
She's gonna die.
I think she's dead, man.
with a single blow, you see its sword strike down, and the girl goes quiet.
No. Huh.
Way to go, guys.
Yeah, we're not good at this.
Not the
We're
best
done.
start.
Let's go.
Fail the campaign.
It's over.
Alright, we will.
Ulrich, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
It turns its attention to you guys now that the little girl's going quiet.
I'm going to draw my rapier, and I'm going to charge over to it. Which way? It's facing towards the girl. Which direction are we coming from?
It's turned towards you now after it attacked the girl.
Okay. I'll approach it, and I will try to jab into it with my rapier. A 9.
Nice. Okay, so you swing your rapier and it just glances off its stone skin. You sure you're adventurers?
We're not doing very good, man.
Okay, Shrimble, you're up. It looks like this new person that you've decided to join combat with is going to die any second.
Just throw whatever your best attack is at it, please.
No.
We have to do something.
You kill it. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on the girl.
Okay.
If she is not dead, but she is dying, it stabilizes her.
Okay. You feel your magic reach her, and she gasps for air.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Now you're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah.
Okay. The strange creature approaches you, Ulrich, and it swings its blade down at you.
I'm gonna
It's only
die.
4 feet tall.
12 to hit.
It misses,
So was
actually.
Dylan.
You have a rapier?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to swing your rapier and knock it to the side. It's still kind of gaining its form, so it's very awkward.
Well, at least we're not doing much better than... the creature's not doing better than us.
It's doing better at defense.
On the boat.
Just a quick question. How far away is the champion starting from us?
Let's say about 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's taking his time. He's drawing his sword slowly, stretching his back, taking a sip of his water.
Okay.
It looks like as if he has every intention to walk over, hit you, and then...
Just leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. However, Marcus... sorry, Bibble, you are first.
It's been a long time since I've had such a great opportunity for a row.
I haven't killed a Bowden in weeks.
And you won't today. And I'm going to run after him. And I'm going to attack him.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to do Fury of Blows.
Okay.
Give him the good old 1-2.
Give him the good old 1-2. And that is 14 for the first attack and 17 for the second attack.
Okay. He uses his shield to knock aside your first fist. However, because he does that, the second one goes through. Hits him square in the chest.
Nice. And he takes 5 points of regular damage, but my fists have poisoning on them, so he must make a Constitution save.
That's only if you punch him in the skin.
Yeah. He has
He's armored. Never mind.
Yeah.
Poison's not that good.
Also, your Flurry of Blows does 4 attacks.
Okay.
Both those hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
9 points for the next one.
Okay.
And 13 points for the last one.
Okay. So he very much underestimated you. Knock out half his life in a single attack.
I'm starting to think we might not be the good part of the party.
What are you?
No restraint.
I'm a Bowden.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Marcus Courtney. Otherwise, what's your character's name again? Batu, you're up.
Alright. Well, after seeing Bowden, I'm just gonna give him a good laugh. I'm gonna take a sidestep and draw my bow and shoot 2 arrows at him.
Okay.
As I'm doing it, I'm like, this is what the true Knights of the Round Table would.
Are you intending to do lethally?
Yes.
Okay.
You can
Sounds
decide
good.
when he drops to 0.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
For 5 rolls,
Oh,
you have to
that's right.
decide when he drops to 0 if you
Yeah.
want to make it lethal or not.
Okay, so 2 arrows.
Yep.
When you say Knights of the Round, you see the silver cloaked man's head kind of perk up.
Alright. And then with the first attack, I'm using a bonus action to also play my Plate of Warrior ability.
The hell's the Knights of the Round?
Alright, so the first attack is 26 to hit. The second attack is 16 to hit.
Okay. They both. I forget, 5e, does it go to defense?
If it equals, it's a hit.
You hit.
Equals a hit? Okay, both hit. Cool.
Alright, so. Alright, 11 points of damage for the first attack,
Okay.
and 11 points for the second.
Nice. Okay. You guys are making mincemeat of this guy. Okay, your 2 arrows strike into him, and you feel him clutch them both, attempt to pull him out. But yeah, you're obviously fucking this guy up.
Sounds good.
Okay. Dylan, you're up. You're sparring with the strange creature at the moment.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna attack with my rapier again. Oop. That's a 16 to hit.
Okay, hit.
Hey, there
Oh, we actually did something. I get 5 points of damage.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. You stab into him with your rapier, and you see a chip of like dried mud flick off of him. He doesn't seem to notice.
Okay, yeah. Do I see Evan fighting this thing with me?
Yeah, you see him casting spells.
I'm gonna call out to Evan, or I'm gonna call out to Shrimble, and I don't know your name yet though. Hey,
That's true.
try hitting it from behind. I'm gonna give you my bardic inspiration.
Nice. What can I use this on?
Attack rolls.
You,
And skill
Can't
checks.
use it.
Right?
Yeah,
you
skill
see
checks.
the words. You see like a floating D8 made of light just popping over here.
The skill checks and attack rolls?
Attack roll, skill checks. Yeah, because I'm not a valid bard anymore. So yeah,
Okay.
just attack roll, skill
Okay.
checks.
How long do I have?
And
Shrimble,
saving throws. I'm pretty sure.
Shrimble is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use lightning lure. So from my orb, I summon just a bolt of lightning and whip it around the creature.
Okay.
That is a strength. Well, actually, it deals damage first. Then it's a strength save. So it'll be 10 lightning damage.
Okay. No save.
No save for that. No,
Okay.
the save is. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're right. It negates the damage on the pulse. So it's a strength save, DC 16.
Okay. It failed.
Okay, so it takes the 10 lightning damage, and then I can use that to pull it 10 feet towards me in a straight line.
Okay. Does that give? Okay. So you yank it towards him. As he gets ripped through space towards you, Ulrich, you can attack a opportunity on it.
Nice.
I will attack it with my rapier. So I'll try and slash it in wherever seems like it might actually make more damage.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
17?
it has armor on, but it's made of everything that's left.
That's what I'm kind of wondering. If I can tell, like, obviously as
Just
it's
kinda
being
like an
pulled
arthur.
away.
Yeah, it's
If
like
there's
an
any
arthur.
way, if it has like roots or something, maybe I'll try and slash the roots more than hit it. Just
Okay, that's
straight
fine.
on like
Okay.
rock.
Where it's aimed.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Yep.
And 5 points of damage.
Nice.
I used a different D8. I still rolled a 1.
There's other adventurers passing by on the road, just shaking their head again. like, oh, we got this.
Listen, I have a reason. Okay, just leave it alone.
We're right here kicking this armored dude's ass.
You can't even kill that bone.
So where it lands is Ulrich. Is he between the creature and the girl now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you slash at it and you slice into its back. And you see some mud flay across the battlefield as you do so, but it gets ripped towards Evan. Sorry, Shrimble, like a shrimp.
Get me hungry.
Okay, the creature gains the senses. Is it prone or is it still standing?
It's still standing.
Okay.
It just moves it.
Okay, well it moves another 5 feet towards and strikes you, Evan.
Okay.
Okay, it's gonna go ahead and use multi attack, so it's gonna swing at you twice.
Okay.
Okay, it hits you once.
As a reaction, I'm going to use shield.
Okay.
Which pumps my AC up by 5, so a total of 21.
Okay,
It's
so it misses with its first attack.
Just fine.
You dodge it, and what was your shield? Is it a natural shield?
It's just force.
Okay. It swings down with both hands, to attempt to crush you with his blade. However, your force field is able to deflect it and catch it. So yeah, you avoid the damage.
Cool.
Okay. The champion is still keeping his own. He has blood coming from his mouth. It seems he is just intent on killing you, Bibble. He has a sword drawn. And that's where we left off, right? He rushes towards you.
With my cloak of displacement, all attacks get disadvantage
Oh wow.
Until he's hit.
until I'm hit.
Okay. So he does 2 attacks. He attempts to shield bash you and then hit you with a spear.
Spear or sword?
Sword, sorry. Does 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay. So when he tries to shield bash you, you're able to dodge out of the way. And that ends his turn. David, you're up.
I'm gonna laugh at him.
Vander, you're up, rather.
How do you like that from those other people you were mocking?
You filthy creatures.
How about a taste of this? And I'm going to run up to him and pull out my rapier and attack.
As you guys are fighting, you see some other people, humans, but also alien races cheering you guys on as you guys fight this eternal champion.
First one's a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Next one is a 24 to hit.
Hit.
And I'm going to try my trip attack on this one. So it's going to be a strength DC 15. But regardless, it'll deal plus 1d8 damage.
Okay. He fails.
He'll fall prone, and he's going to take 20 points of damage.
What weapon do you have again?
Rapier.
Okay. So you swing your rapier at him and almost like a dance around him before striking. It's enough to confuse him, and he slips and falls onto his back. And what was the damage?
20 points.
Okay. As you make your actual strike into him, you see him go limp.
I don't want to kill him.
Okay, well you
He's
knock him out.
unconscious either way.
Okay,
Yeah.
He's passed out. At this point, you can notice that the silver cloaked man is already back on the schooner, and it's already sailing off.
He got away. Thought you were on top of that.
What? No, I was fighting the Eternal.
No, I was fighting the Eternal.
The helmsman comes out and talks to
You
both of
waited
you.
for last.
What have you done? What have you done? Why'd you? He was just going to rough you up a bit.
I don't like being roughed up.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get roughed up, and I'm pretty sure me and Bibble over here weren't gonna make it out of that.
We gotta make a stand on it.
It was just a beating. You gotta take a beating.
Look at the good news. I got to keep my 100 gold.
They're gonna take my ship. Oh, they're gonna take my ship. Why would you do this to me?
Who are they?
The Eternals. Those alien hating bastards.
Oh, are they over in the town with Kate?
They everything all along the sword, the Crescent Coast. the Crescent Coast. Everything along the Crescent Coast. They run it.
Oh, hey, tell him it was my fault.
I don't know who you are.
Name's Vander.
Look, what's your name, sir? Sir, what was your name?
John.
Look, I will. After we arrive here at Cape Gordon, I'll talk to someone and we'll see about keeping your ship.
Talk to who? The Lord?
Probably not the Lord,
Good.
but
Because he's not doing anything about it. So I don't know who you're going to talk to.
I know someone. Trust me.
Oh, the wife's going to be so mad. Oh, this is it. Oh, I should go back to the Prophet Lens.
Oh, Bibble, Vander, what would you like to do with this a turtle here?
Let's throw him overboard. I'm just kidding. Let's take him to the proper authorities.
He's gurgling on his blood right now.
Well, we probably should do something quick, or he's not gonna make it to the city.
Is anybody on this boat a doctor?
You see an Eldriv woman come over. I'm practicing the healing arts.
Can you help heal this ruffian? Not too much.
Why?
He's dying.
But then he's one of them. He would have killed you in a heartbeat if he had the chance.
Yes, but please remember the prophet's words. No death Even if it's the lowest of low, vagrant is worth it in the great scheme of things.
You know, I'll make sure he makes it. I'll try to roll a heal check on him, or a medicine check, to like try to stabilize him.
She just outright refuses.
Here, you can borrow my healer's kit.
Oh, missionary, there's no profit here.
The prophet's everywhere. His word is everywhere. We must
You
trust
don't have to
in
roll
him.
for it. It'll just automatic. If you use
No.
a charge from a healer's kit, it'll automatically stabilize it.
So you're able to stabilize him,
Yeah.
patch up his wounds.
Okay.
He doesn't wake up, but it's enough to. It's clear he's not gonna die.
Like, he may be an eternal, but he was once a knight.
The schooner, the ship that you guys are on continues on to port.
Okay.
You gentlemen,
Which one of us?
Ulrich,
I'm gonna cast vicious.
the creature's turned away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast vicious mockery at it. So it's a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Just beat up this guy, and they're like throwing lightning and like mocking him and whatnot.
It made the save.
It made it. Okay,
Yeah.
well, shit.
Once again, you see the
Nice.
spell kind of dance around its head, and
This is the wisest pile of earth I've ever seen.
His self-esteem is too great.
I can't cut through this.
I believe in myself.
Oh, I'm done.
I have a support system.
Okay, Shrimble, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast Booming Blade and imbue my Warhammer with thunder energy.
Okay.
And then draw it from my belt in an upward swing and try to hit it in the chin.
Okay. In 5e, when you cast a spell next to...
There's no
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah,
There's no attack opportunity? Okay.
So that just imbues the weapon, and then I make an attack roll.
Cool. It's a straight Thor move right there.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like thunder, thunder, thunder.
I can add it to attack rolls, right?
Yeah. You actually don't have to roll it
Sorcerer's
now. You can roll your d20 and then roll that out.
Oh, okay. That's helpful.
So you can decide if you want to roll that dice after you roll it. But it's before Matt decides if it hits or
If
not.
it hits, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to use it. So it'll be a total of 15 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. So then I will do weapon damage.
Evan being all swole.
So it'll be 19 bludgeoning damage. Or,
Okay.
Sorry, no, 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I was going to say.
Shrimble
Is that
looks
it?
more scary than a monster.
And then with Booming Blade,
Wait.
if it willingly moves before the end of the spell, which is 1 round, it'll take 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay. So you strike into it with the Thor hammer. You see a big chunk of dust and mud and rocks spray everywhere as it kind of gets lifted off the ground and lands back on its feet.
Okay.
You weave
Is it in
back.
the same spot?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It strikes at you.
Okay.
It's going to go ahead and do double 2 attacks.
My armor class dropped back down
Okay.
to normal.
It swings with both its blades, and you're able to parry both of them with your force shield.
Okay, cool.
Ulrich.
Shit, this thing has got my wisdom saves, even if it's by luck a couple times. So I'm just gonna charge it from behind with my rapier.
Okay.
And I'll do the same thing. I'll look for an area that may seem like it might hurt a little more. 13.
Thanks for the follow, by the way.
13.
13? Misses.
Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm done.
So you strike at it once again, and it steps to the side. So now, actually, you had advantage. You want to roll another d20? Sure. Because it was stuck in the middle of you.
Nope.
Okay.
This thing is just Spain.
I know.
It just actually it isn't how I'm gonna phrase it. You strike at it again, it just just glances back and then it focuses on Evan.
I don't want to use any good spells, but I think I'm gonna have to.
Shrimble, you're up again.
Okay. I'm just going to swing at it with my Warhammer, normally.
Okay.
With no spells or anything. That'll be a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
So you swing your hammer again, and it catches it with its sword. Its shield, and knocks it aside.
Okay. Does it do any damage to the shield? Or probably not.
You see some minimal damage. You see flecks of like stone and stuff break off, but nothing that really hurts it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's its turn again. It's going to go ahead and step to the side, so it's no longer in between two of you.
Okay.
And then it's going to strike at you once again.
At me?
Yes. Tremble.
Yeah, I'm not big at
My armor class is 16 now, by the way. spell.
Okay.
ended.
It hits with the second one.
Okay.
Take 10 points of damage as it stabs you in the chest.
Ooh.
Yes, got it.
You're bigger than him.
Okay. Yeah. So stab me.
Grapple him.
Grab with your face tentacles.
Grab with your face tentacles like Davy Jones.
About his rock brain.
Yes.
Okay.
Just this relic thing.
Ulrich, you're up.
Get him in his family jewels.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab in. So we're like basically facing each other, me and Evan, because it wasn't between us.
Yeah.
And
Imagine
then
it's-
it's stepped to the side, right?
It's
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. I'm gonna try and like slash towards its legs more.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna duck down and kind of stab it with my rapier in the legs.
Cut off his toes.
Oh my god, I need a new d20. Okay,
Yeah, you
11.
do.
Okay, you miss.
Okay, well,
Trimble.
done.
I can't carry you all campaign.
Sorry.
Just letting you know now.
It's my fault for putting the two buff guys. Like,
The casters and the masters.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna back away from it a little bit,
okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Bless. So that'll give you that. You can use it on attack rolls and
Hey, thanks.
ability checks and skills, I think.
As you hide your
I don't
ranger
know
spell
what
focus.
Yeah.
The creature attacks you once again.
Okay.
Like a semi.
Does it step towards me?
Yeah, cast it up.
Well, actually, this time, you see it disappear into the ground.
Oh, okay.
It turns into a pile of dirt, and then it appears right behind you.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That strikes you. 16 to hit.
That meets. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Strikes you with its blade across your shoulders, takes 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Trimble's gonna die.
We're not even gonna meet them.
I'll just heal you. You can fight it.
Ulrich, you're up.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need healing yet, or should I
No,
try
I'm
and attack
fine.
it? Okay.
I'm okay for now.
I'm gonna attack it then. I'll
You
do
can
the.
roll that afterwards.
Oh, it's behind Trimble now, isn't it?
You have to walk to it, yeah.
I have stuff I can do, but you need to not be adjacent to it. Is the problem?
Go ahead.
So it's fine. I'll go to the side and I'll kind of reach around Trimble and I'll attack it. So that'll be a 19,
You hit?
There you go.
You did it.
and I still haven't rolled higher than a 10. Okay.
Finally rolls well on the reach
Please
around.
don't roll a 1. Hey. Okay.
Nice.
12 damage.
Okay. You run up to it, kind of frustrated that you've missed almost every attack up until now, and you stab your rapier straight into it. It makes a and you see on the end of your rapier poking through the other side a small glowing piece of metal. And you see it just break down to dust and stone right before you. And on the tip of your rapier, you see the Bowden artifact slowly dissipate and break in the dust.
Yeah, we are cutting in.
That gives me good ideas for later.
The little girl stands up.
Yeah.
Thank you. What was that?
It was a horrible creature, earth and stone. It's gone now.
Oh. I should hate all creatures of earth and stone from now on.
No!
The rest of my life.
They're
Yes.
all dangerous.
If I see them, I'll curse them for being different.
Do.
Okay.
No.
And she runs off to her family, assumably, or into the forest. But she runs off safe.
Okay.
A little dazed, probably a little hurt.
She got
Fades away.
stabbed.
She'll die
You
today.
stabilized her.
Yeah, stabilized her, then heal her back to normal.
You tried to fight her.
Thanks, mister. She runs off, just still bleeding.
Trail of blood in the forest.
Oh, you know. She starts heading back towards the trail. Can you help me get help?
Of course. I'm going to lift her up, put her on my shoulder,
Okay.
and walk to town.
You take her into town. She eventually directs you toward her family, who were among the travelers traveling into the town.
Okay.
They immediately
I guess I'm just gonna hang out in the forest. You didn't say a goddamn word to me.
they immediately
Most impersonal team I've ever.
they immediately thank you and give you a small sack of 20 gold pieces.
Oh, cool.
Split this
Thank
between you and whoever helped you.
It was just me.
Okay.
No, you're going to tell
What
me.
an asshole.
As I put the 10 gold in your hand. Shrimble is the name. I
All right.
appreciate your help. As
I,
little as it was.
I think your help is much more appreciated.
Okay. Roughly at the same time, you guys all arrive in Cape Coral.
Okay.
Now, the bounty is what's drawn hundreds and hundreds of adventurers to this small, often overlooked town. And right now, it's packed to the brim. Every inn, every spare room in a household filled with adventurers. Barrels and barrels of liquor and beer being rolled down the streets to accommodate them. Ships by the dozen coming in with travelers and food to accommodate them. Literally every stall selling whatever they can. It's the best opportunity. But everyone has this sense of what's next. Is this bounty authentic? What's the Lord offering for real?